Local 502 JCPS High School basketball starts now.
And welcome to Glycod's coverage of Sacred Heart Academy basketball tonight from Sacred Heart Academy, where we will be having the 9-4 Lady Waves of Meade County coming into Sacred Heart to take on the 7-4 Valkyries. And I'm Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Coach Mark Evans. And Coach, just your initial thoughts on this matchup and this ball game. Similar records, but interestingly, Sacred Heart just off a trip out west and lost some games there. But just your initial thoughts on this one tonight.
Yeah, Todd, had the opportunity to watch both of these two teams on tape. I know both coaches extremely well. But as far as tonight goes, I think Coach Hacker probably said it best as the Meade County's coach. And she said it's David versus Goliath tonight. They unfortunately had a key player, a great athlete, a great shooter out with a knee injury and won't be back this year. And so they're trying to recover from that. So I think it's going to be a tall order. I think Sacred Heart's pressure, we'll see. That's why they throw the ball up. But I think it's going to be a difficult game for Meade County tonight. All
right. Well, let's step away and Coach Evans had a chance to talk to both of the coaches. So when we come back from our next break, you will hear from Dina Hackert, the head coach of the Meade County Lady Waves. So we'll return with her on our coverage of Sacred Heart basketball tonight on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us. And that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
1965 Male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group, representing the region's finest properties with exceptional skill, using the most innovative technologies available.
Is your weakness, and so we try to play honestly pretty tough competition early.
This is Mark Evans with Glycod, and I had the opportunity to talk to a very good coach and alumni of the Lady Waves, Coach Hacker, tonight before the game. And Coach, there's no doubt you don't shy away from competition. Can you tell me why that is?
Well, we feel like that for us, the better competition usually exposes your weakness. And so we try to play honestly pretty tough competition early, and so that we know the things that we might need to tweak or fix or adjust. So we love competition. It just makes us better. And then we usually, end of the year, have a little bit of tougher competition towards the end of the schedule just to get us ready for district. So we have a tough schedule this year, but our kids we've won some games we thought we wouldn't, and we've lost some games against some good teams. So excited for, obviously, an opportunity to play such a great team, and hoping our kids just can come out and play hard, play well, and get better.
Well, thank you, Coach. As far as moving on tonight, you're about third into the season now, probably. You're about 9-4, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about your team right now? What are some of the things that you really like about them?
Our team plays well together. And I like that. They're very unselfish. We have scoring ability when we need to. We play really, really good defense. But I like that our team deals with adversity really well. They find a way to win. They don't roll over, and I like that about them. No matter who they're playing, they're going to have a run at some point, and they're going to fight back regardless. So we're working through. Obviously, we lost Savannah, which was one of our starters, and we lost her at the end of the Queen of the Commonwealth. So we've had 4 games without her, and it's a big adjustment for us. We're having to make some adjustments and put some kids in and actually, which you don't like to do, change your offense that you've worked on, but we're having to change some of our offense to adjust to her not being on the floor and defensively. So right now we're in a little bit of a learning curve, wanting practices honestly more than games, because we can make some progress in practice working on some different things. So it's hard to believe one kid can make a big difference, but she's a great athlete, great shooter, and now we're getting a little more pressure on our guards, Peyton and we call her Fox, but Paige Medley, and they're getting less looks. So we've got to figure some things out. So that's where you find us tonight, in some adjustments, but tonight we just keep making those adjustments and learn from them.
What do you think you have to do tonight to have the opportunity to see some success?
You're going to have to make the other kids make the baskets, and you're going to have to do the best to keep the ball in the high post. If they get the ball in the high post, everything runs from that, whether it's in to out or down low. If we can keep the ball in the high post and have other kids shoot from long distance, that's going to help us defensively. Offensively, we're going to have to handle their aggressive on-ball traps, on-ball screens and rolls aren't super successful in film that I've watched just because they're so aggressive and big. And if we can keep our turnovers down and get good looks at the basket, you might not get more than one. And then if you send too many people to the boards, then they're going to beat you on the fast break. So obviously they're ranked in the top of the state. They've won the state for 2 years for a good reason. Coach Moyer does a tremendous job here, great athlete. So we're up against Goliath, we know that, but at the same point, it's opportunity to get better. And tonight we just look at the opportunity as a challenge, but our kids won't back down. They'll come out and do the best that we can do with what we've got, and they're bigger, they're faster. But we've got some gritty kids, and if they come out and play hard, you never know. It's why we throw the ball up.
I appreciate that, Coach. Good luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo. It's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Todd Carter and Mark Evans back at Sacred Heart Academy for tonight's tilt between the Meade County Lady Waves and the Sacred Heart Valkyries. And my apologies, I had 7-4. 8-4 is the record of Sacred Heart. 8-4. Wanted to make sure and make that correction. So we're going to turn it over to Coach Mark. He's going to tell us about tonight's keys to the game. Tonight's keys to the game presented by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. So, Mark, first let's talk about the Lady Waves of Meade County. What are you thinking for their keys to the game?
Thank you, Todd. I'm not on.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Thank you, Todd. Basically, my keys for Meade County tonight is they're going to have to limit the turnovers versus Sacred Heart's pressure. Sacred Heart man presses, Sacred Heart runs and jump shoots, Sacred Heart traps on all high screens. They're going to have to deal with that, and that's not going to be easy. They're going to have to limit 11s and 21s touches. You know, both of them are tremendous players. Johnson, probably the best player, one of the best in the country, and 21 can light it up. So they're going to have to know where they are. Transition defense is always key against Sacred Heart, because they'll get out and run. The post player will rim run and run right to the block, and she's pretty strong. She's about 6'3". They're going to rebound's going to be everything. They cannot afford to give up second shots. There's no way. As far as Sacred Heart goes, they have to get off to a fast start both offensively and defensively. sometimes they tend to play a little bit to the competition in the past. I just think Donna wants this to be a good game for them tonight, and I'm sure Donna's going to push them getting off to a hot start.
Right.
Stay out of the early foul trouble for key players. When I look at this situation and the one young lady out for the Green Wave, they're one of their best opportunities would be foul trouble on some of the Sacred Heart players. So they need to stay out foul trouble. Energy on defense for Sacred Heart. If they bring the energy and bring it early, it could be tough. Push the ball in transition. And then probably the last one that I'll add that's not on the screen is locate number 20, Peyton Bradley for Meade County. She shoots the lights out. She's a tremendous player, averaging 20, 24, 25 points a game. So those are the keys for tonight.
All right, so those are your keys to the game presented by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. This broadcast is authorized by Sacred Heart Academy with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you so much for watching. Well, let's step aside. When we come back, Coach had the chance to talk to Donna Moyer from the Sacred Heart Academy squad, and so when we return, you will hear from her and the coach on Glycod.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
I'm your overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Foul! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
(1965) male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Blind Select, not just blinds. Blind Select, not just blinds.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Tonight I have the pleasure to talk to an old friend of mine, Coach Donna Moyer from Sacred Heart, about the game tonight. Let's see, she's Coach, every year, you know, I think we had the same philosophy, but I want to hear it from your mouth. You know, every year you play the best of the best. You go wherever you can go. You just returned from Phoenix, playing some of the best teams in the country, no doubt. Why do you do that? What's the philosophy behind that?
First of all, it's kind of weird coming in a gym and seeing you and not competing against you. So that I'm thankful you're here and get a chance to watch us play. But going out to Arizona, we I knew putting together this year to put together a challenging schedule. We got beat out there, but I'd do it again. The competition was outstanding. The amount of college coaches that were there watching our kids. I'm talking like head coaches of Notre Dame, Louisville, USC, UCLA, Arizona, they're all watching our games, and you can't get your team in front of that here in Louisville. So it was a great experience.
That's fantastic. I always love those times, and also our competition together. I mean, there's not a coach I love and care more about than you.
Well, thank you.
But we definitely had some good games.
Oh, absolutely.
What do you think the kids learned about that experience? I know you, like you said, you took on the chin a few games or whatever, but what do you think they got from that?
I think that one of the big things is that we can't rely on Z to do everything, and she doesn't want to do everything, and so we've got to have other people step up and take some pressure off her, and so I think that was big. And and then we came home and we had Camp Donna for 11 days. We went every day. So I think that was good for us to kind of get back in the gym and get back to some, fundamentals that maybe we were lacking out there.
Okay. At this point in the season, what do you like about your team?
I really like our togetherness. I think that we all want to be good. They work hard. And they really stay together, and I think that's important. Obviously, we have a lot of talent. We can shoot the ball well in spots at nights, and it's going to be fun to kind of get out here against Meade County and somebody that we can hopefully build some confidence in tonight.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to watch your Assumption game on tape, and I always watch benches. I watch players and responses, and when they need that, you can feel it. You can feel the togetherness, and it's nice to have a player, that of that caliber. But she seems like her goal a lot of times is make everybody else better, and that's a gift.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, Z's a gift, and we've got, and she plays with a lot of experienced players, this is their third year playing with Reagan and Angelina and Claire. Those are like just some really solid leaders that we have. And we do have a lot of options that we can score off of, and we just got to utilize our strengths.
So what are you looking for tonight? What do you want to get out of tonight?
I want to build some confidence in our kids, get our bench players, hopefully I can get in and give them some quality minutes at some crucial times. I've got to build our depth a little bit. I think that was one of the things from Arizona that I learned, like we were pretty much playing like 5 or 6 players, and it's going to take a few more. And
right, I agree.
So that I think I've really got to get some, experience, with our bench and play, and just have some fun and get a win. Honestly, I don't think I've lost 4 since I when.
I kind of wondered about that when I looked you up. I thought, wonder how Donna's handling that.
Yeah. It was funny because Coach Walls called me and he said, I probably can't put this on the thing. He said, "Hey, do you know the most happy person in Louisville is?" And I'm like, "No, I have no idea." And he goes, "Kenny Payne. I think you took some pressure off of him." I'm like, "Thanks."
Donna, thank you.
Right.
It's great seeing you.
Yeah, you too.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hirschhorn Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return to Sacred Heart Academy basketball tonight, as you can see the clock ticking down in the pregame, we are going to step aside again here momentarily, and then we will be back with the Thomas Car Wash starting lineups. And when we return, we will have those for you. I'm just trying to watch the clock tick down here, and so we'll go ahead and step aside. And when we return, back for the starting lineups. Tonight's tilt between Meade County and Sacred Heart Academy. Come on back for more on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. From Glycod, it's UA Local 502 JCPS High School Basketball. UA Local 502, built on excellence, building a better tomorrow. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles. Allstate Insurance agent Thomas Allen. He puts you in good hands. Thomas Car Wash and Holy Smokes Barbecue. Now, courtside for all the action from Glycod on UA Local 502 JCPS High School Basketball.
New recruit? Take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
And we return to Sacred Heart Academy and a chance to look at tonight's starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Thomas Car Wash, family owned and operated with 5 Kentucky locations. Let's start with Meade County. For the Meade County Lady Waves at 9 and 4, they will go as follows. Number 11, Annabelle Babb. Paige Medley. Number 12, Peyton Bradley. Number 20, Kaylee Ryder, number 31, and Miranda French, number 35, in the post. And for the home Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries, Amira Jordan, number 0, number 12, Claire Russell, Zakiah Johnson, number 11, Reagan Bender, number 21, and Angelina Paleo, number 22. Those are your starters for the home Valkyries. Again, tonight's starting lineups presented by Thomas Car Wash, family owned and operated with 5 Kentucky locations. And I guess now's a good time to ask Coach just his thoughts. What you talked about in the pregame that Meade County is going to need to keep it away from number 11 and number 21, Johnson and Bender. Any other thoughts just as you've looked at those lineups and what both teams are going to put on the court? Any thoughts you want to pass along to the folks?
Well, I think they're going to have a difficult time in the post because the Paleo young lady is 6'3", and I think the tallest kid that plays for Meade might be 5'7", 5'8", and Sacred Heart knows how to get the ball to her too. So I think that's going to be a real issue. I think the biggest thing is for Meade County to come out and play relaxed and play hard and just let it happen, because one thing you know about Meade County is they always play hard. Their coach, I knew her when she played hard. It's just a culture.
Yeah.
And so, anything can happen when you throw the ball up, but tonight, there's no doubt if you talk about talent on the floor, Sacred Heart's got the edge.
Got the edge there. Yeah. Gotcha. As the teams will come out for the opener here. All right, and Paleo and Babb jump it up, and the ball goes to Sacred Heart first.
You got Meade County doing something that's very uncharacteristic tonight. They're opening up in a 2-3 zone, and that's basically because of the loss of the young lady and so on and so forth, and the size difference. So they're in a 2-3 zone to open the game.
That was Amira Jordan that put up the first shot. Couldn't get it to go. Foul on the ensuing rebound.
Sacred Heart's picking up full court, just trying to push the pace, trying to turn them over. Kind of expected that. Looking for a quick start is what they're doing.
So the Lady Waves, French with it, out high. Double dribble ball, trying to knock away. Yeah, it was a heady play there.
Great
by
shooter.
Medley. Yeah.
Number 20 is one of the ones you have to watch out for.
Yep,
That
Bradley.
one didn't go down, but she would typically knock them down if given the opportunity.
Bradley averaging, Peyton Bradley, a junior, averaging nearly 24 points a game for the Lady Waves.
Todd, she's also had a 40-point game and a couple 30-point games against quality teams, so that says a lot.
She can put the ball in the bucket. Nice play there. Backdoor.
Beautiful backdoor.
To Johnson.
Lob right off the net against the zone, screened across, and cleared it out for Zakai.
Little weave run by Meade County. Babb with it now. Looks for a pick. Good cover there.
Yeah, Sacred Heart will hard trap all those ball screens. When they hard trap, key is can Meade find somebody that can put the ball in the basket if they take those chances.
Jordan there pokes it away. A freshman guard for the Valkyries. That's Bradley triggering. The near side out of bounds. Gets it to Babb. Dumps it over to Medley. Medley with the runner off the glass. Won't go. Kaya Johnson comes down.
She's their second leading scorer going into tonight.
There's Bender for 3.
Points a game.
Bender for 3 and a quick timeout by the Lady Waves. So we will take a timeout as well when we return. More first quarter action for you here on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
And coming out of that timeout, Meade County with the ball, trailing 5-0. But that's Medley shoots the 3. Could not get it to go. Rebound down to Paleo. Nice drive there by Jordan. Just couldn't get it to go. Got a little bit too deep. And then the ball just out too far ahead of Paige Medley and out of bounds. So turnover and ball back for Sacred Heart. Go ahead,
Mira
Coach.
Jordan she's quick as lightning. She's a freshman, so she's learning. The weakness on Amira right now is just basically taking her time on her shot. She rushes a little bit, attacking the basket and going up strong. But it will come because she's a great athlete and she seems to have a very good attitude.
Foul against French while we're, let's see. So Zakiah Johnson to shoot 2, nails the first.
Zakiah definitely has a pretty stroke.
And knocks both of those home. 4 in the early going for him. And an early 7-0 lead. Ball in the corner. Medley just lost the handle. And here comes Sacred Heart. Bender jumps a Paleo. Nice ball movement there. Russell just couldn't get it to go, but gets a follow.
Yeah, they play off the high post a lot. Paleo does a nice job of catching and distributing. It kind of makes your offense, especially against the zone.
Medley fouled by Jordan there.
Yeah, Sacred Heart's defense has already given Meade some problems. They've had to change their offense, and that's tough with the loss of Savannah. They're being pushed out on the court, and it's making it really difficult to get anything going. And they've already turned it over 2 or 3 times and just can't afford that. So hopefully they'll figure it out a little bit.
That was certainly one of your keys to the game, wasn't it, for Meade County? Yeah. Really needing to possess the ball and be stingy with those turnovers.
Yeah, get some quality looks. 12's very capable of knocking shots down. Definitely 20 is, but I think they're trying to find the after, who can put it in. And
right.
Because they definitely are going to need more than 2 shooters.
So again, Bradley to trigger, does. And then the foul comes against Babb.
Nice play. They're very common play anymore. They'll show the handoff, and if they hand it off, they're looking three, and if they don't, they're looking lane drive.
Bender with the foul for Sacred Hearts. It's Bradley with it. Looks to drive. Has the runner. Just couldn't get it to go. Gets her own board and dribbles it back out. Look to drive. Trying to get a pass away to Babb there, but just off the foot. Lady Waves trying to reset here. Lots of pressure, Coach.
Pretty
nice cuts.
Pretty cut, pretty pass, and a good finish. I think it's an and one, isn't it? Yeah, that's a correct call. But as you can see, Todd, it's constant pressure. And they're so long, they're hard to get around.
And the N1 for Bradley.
Not on the scoreboard, that's a start.
Yep, that's right. 4:10 left here, first period. And then turnover. Medley stepping in the passing lane, I should say. Babb on the drive. Just couldn't get it to go. Had a good look, though, Coach.
Absolutely. Taking it to the basket. That's what you have to do, though. You have to attack Sacred Heart.
Bucket and the foul.
Yeah, I think that's a three and an and one.
It was a long two.
Was it a long two?
It was a long two. There, at least that's what they put on the scoreboard. And with the free throw, makes it 12-3.
Sacred Heart does a nice job of the switching man-to-man.
Bradley just couldn't get that one to go. And quickly down. That was new to the game, Emily Howe. And she couldn't get it to go. And then the follow, Paleo couldn't get it to go either.
Yeah, that's a big presence. So far, though, Meade County's did a pretty nice job in their zone playing behind Paleo and pushing her off of her spot a little bit. So that's helped them so far. But Paleo can get going. It's trouble.
As Paleo eyes the second. Knocks it home.
I think Sacred Heart's shooting about 64, 65 on the season from the free throw line, but you wouldn't know it right now because they're perfect.
Yeah, coming in, it was about 63, so, yeah, you're just right on it. Force another turnover there. Empty possession for the Lady Waves. Long a three. It comes up empty and into the hands of Bradley for the Waves. Good hands there by Johnson. Bradley to shoot the three. That one goes through.
Yeah, Bradley's great in the half. Bradley's great off transition. She can knock down threes in transition, which is an easy way to get threes.
Oh, and
but
then
we're playing
three.
match today. Zakiah Johnson, I'll tell you what, she gets better every year that I see her. She's really improved. But from what I understand, a friend of mine is coaching at Sacred Heart, used to coach with me, and he said she's fun to work with. Said she's great teammate, humble kid, all the good things when you're a superstar that you need to be really a superstar. Yeah, 2 years ago, that wasn't even part of her game.
Howe to trigger for Sacred Heart in the corner. Howe dumps it down to Russell. Couldn't get it to go. And that's new in the game. Wolf cleaned up the board. Back around for Howe. And she drains the three.
Yeah, Donna said she needed some new shooters to step up for her, and starting to happen here tonight.
So the senior there and Howe. Sure doing that. And then the ball knocked away, trying to find Ryder. And
there'll be no give up with Meade County, but it's definitely been a tough first quarter.
Bradley triggers, gets it to Babb. Bradley gets it back, thought about the three.
Ooh.
Gives it up, into traffic goes Babb. She knocks it home.
I think our officials missed that one. I think she got about a 3-step head start, but that's okay. It worked out for
her. Good ball movement there. Keeping it alive. Back into Howe. She's fouled. And we'll go to the line.
Well, they're hurting the zone. They're flashing middles and finding the middle flash.
Got opportunity to go back and try to catch a couple of quick highlights here as we're waiting on Howe, the 61% free throw shooter. And came back just in time to see her knock through the first.
Well, they're 6 for 6 at this point.
That's a way to improve on that 63%
I'd say so.
Shooting for the year.
Yeah, I was a little shocked. They always shoot better, but I'm sure it's just early and they're all feeling their way and finding out. Basketball's about rhythm, so that's usually when it starts coming around.
So the senior off the bench with 5 points.
Nice cut.
Good cut. Gets it to go.
Yeah, they do well, and if this is all new offense for them, they're doing really, really well. Really hard to have to try to change things in your offense at this point in the season after you've been doing it for probably 3 or 4 years the same way. But unfortunately, ACL injuries will do that to you. It's hard to replace really good players. There's not a lot of depth. Yeah, Paige Medley's tough. I mean, she averages about 16 a game. She can play, and she can shoot it too.
And knocks home both of those free throws.
Nice.
Dump down low, and nice
great seal
finish there by Wolf.
Yeah, great seal by 34 by Wolf.
Her first bucket of the ball game. Less than a minute to go here, first quarter. And Medley forcing some contact there, so foul on Howe. And Medley will get to shoot 2. Couldn't get the first to go.
Yeah, that's our first free throw missed between either team tonight.
So Medley eyes it and knocks home the second. He's got 3 of 4 here the last couple of trips down the court for the Lady Waves. Johnson thought about the 3, gives it up to Bender, who nails the 3. Her second made 3 of the night.
Well, Reagan's been shooting the ball since her freshman year. She's got a great shot, and I wouldn't even call her streaky. She mainly makes her shots when she's open.
Bradley off short iron there. Cleaned up by Bender. Howe takes it. Just inside the free throw line. Can't get the jumper to go.
Yeah, what I've noticed about Reagan so far is her ball handling has really improved. Year in, year out, she just gets better and better and better. You know, she can use her left hand, right hand. She can do a lot of things. She's a good player.
How to trigger. Gets it right into Wolf. Couldn't get the first one to go, but gets the follow. And at the buzzer, Bradley couldn't get it to go. So at the end of 1, we've got the Home Valkyries 29, the Lady Waves 11. We're going to jump away, hear from some of our great Glycod sponsors. When we return, we will have second quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
And 3 of 11 and 4 or 5.
As we return, 29-11. And just about to start this second quarter.
Yeah, Sacred Heart burned up the first quarter. It was everything that Donna wanted, could wish for. Going 9 of 18 from the field and 7 of 7 from the free throw line is pretty impressive. That's why they're looking at a 29-11 lead. Meade County, on the other hand, has struggled with 3 of 11 from the field. And they are 4 or 5 from the free throw line. But they're having a hard time getting shots, or good shots.
Russell checks in. Paleo heads to the sideline. And also Kaylee Ryder Jr. checks into the ball game as, you can see who that was, checked to the sideline there. Back into Ryder. Bab with it, gives it back up. And runner good by Bradley. That was a tough shot.
It absolutely was. I thought she got bumped. Actually, I thought it should have been an and one.
Johnson
pretty good
couldn't get it to go.
officiating crew, though. I mean, it's hard to catch everything.
3 off back iron. That one was Medley. Couldn't get it to fall. Back Sacred Heart's way.
Yeah, they're going to need Paige knocking down shots tonight. There's no doubt about it.
Inside, Wolf.
Nice left hand. Nice move by Wolf.
Bab ahead to Medley. And down to Ryder. And a nice bucket there.
Yeah, I think Sacred fell asleep on that one. They didn't have a cover down on the weak side and didn't turn out so well that time. Bender again.
Bender from 3. Can't get it to go. Johnson with the follow. She was pushed there. And we'll go to the line for 2.
Zakai just does a lot of little things. I mean, that people don't even notice as good as she is. Really an impressive kid.
$11 points already for Johnson. Bradley leads the Lady Waves with 8. Second wouldn't go, but ball tipped around and Kincaid comes down with it for Sacred Heart. Bender gets it to go from about 17.
Yeah, I think I would have hated to see some of these teams that played in Phoenix because Sacred Heart looks awful strong right now.
Myra Jordan takes the ball away and then fouled on the other end.
I think they just got a blocked shot, Todd. I don't think they called the
Did
foul.
they? No, I think you're right. Yep. Just a blocked shot out of bounds. Ball into Jordan. Johnson's thought about the long 3, puts it on the floor instead, has her pocket picked.
Yeah, I think Sakai was fortunate that time. I think Young lady from Meade County took a charge that was not called.
Bradley on the other end answers.
Probably a good no call, though, really.
Johnson for 3 off the right iron. Here comes Bradley. She'll hold up for that long 2. Going to recycle to her. Oh, that one wouldn't go. That would have brought the Meade County faithful to their feet. Oh, but Bradley steps in the passing lane. Let's get it quickly ahead. Couldn't get that to go. Stoll ends up with it and then back out. 3 won't go again.
There's no give up in Meade.
Nope.
I feel for them, though. I mean, I think all this length and everything affects their shots. They're kind of.
Bender ended up losing it out of bounds. Sorry, Coach.
Oh, that's okay. I think it's taking them completely out of their deal. They're making some nice drives, but when they get to the rim, they're just more or less throwing it up at this point in time and just not finishing, which is tough because they have to finish.
And we've got a timeout taken by. It was taken by Meade County. I'll reset that, but let's use this opportunity to take a quick break. We'll be back with more on Glycod.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return, 32-17. I'll quickly try to catch a replay from just a bit earlier there. You know what? We've got time. Let's show you one more. This one from the other end for Meade County. It's a nice runner. Hit just a little bit ago.
Yeah,
Again, our score is 32-17.
This big 5 minutes for Meade County. They need to have a few shots fall and get themselves back into it so they're within about 10 at halftime if possible.
Bradley, tough shot, but good shot.
Yeah. Nice pull-up jumper. She's got it all. She's got long range, mid range, and she can take it to the hole, so she can shoot it at all 3 levels.
Holbrook comes into the game, shoots a 3. Couldn't get that one to go, though. So Alea Holbrook, senior, comes in and puts that one up. Couldn't get it to fall. Ball back Meade County's way.
Well, Donna's getting to do exactly what she wanted to do. She's been able to play a lot of players. Down in Phoenix, it's tough because you're only playing 5 or 6 players. It's hard on the kids. They don't get the playing time. So tonight's been good for Sacred Heart, that's for sure.
Big block there for Sacred Heart. And then good ball movement on the offensive end.
Nice.
Okay, to Paleo. Couldn't get it to fall, though. Back out. Jordan shoots 3. That one won't fall. And Holbrook finally chases down the rebound. Kincaid takes it around the left side of the key there. Medley brings it down. And recycles through Babb, and now Bradley. Ball poked away, but right to Ryder, who gets it to go. Long 2.
We're within 11. That's a start.
Paleo, a nice bucket.
Yeah. You just can't let Paleo get that deep on you. If she gets that deep, turns over that left shoulder, she's pretty much money.
The 3 ball wouldn't go. It's up.
Yeah, you
out of bounds.
You got to get her early. You got to got to shove up, push out. She's got to be away from the basket. If that happens to you, you're buried. You're finished.
So Addison Kincaid triggers in to Zakiya Johnson.
Nice patience. Running their offense.
Kincaid just couldn't get it to go. And Russell with the push there.
Run and jump. Here they come.
Yep. Bab just had her pocket picked and going the other way.
Yeah.
That was Bender.
Sacred Heart loves to do that. That's something they've always been known to do. They do it well. They disguise it well. As soon as that player turned her back, they doubled up on her and took it away from her, and Bender made them pay. But got to watch out for that at all times when you play Sacred Heart.
So Annabelle Babb will go to the line, 53% free throw shooter on the season thus far.
And has a
First
flick.
one won't go. Second one won't go either. And rebound down to Morgan Frey, excuse me.
It's Frey.
Is it Frey?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Johnson steps in, gets the foul, draws the foul. Could not get the shot to go. Medley commits the foul. That's her first.
It was like, I did a nice job. A shot fake, draw the defense, and step by, and then a pull-up. Like I said, she gets better every time I see her.
Might be one of the prettiest free throw strokes I've seen thus far this season, at least.
Yes, she does. She holds her form well. She's straight-lined. It's everything you want. She finishes high. I like her because she likes to play defense, and that's a rarity sometimes, and that's great. I mean, she moves her feet really well, and I'm surprised they didn't trap that.
Yep. Bradley picked up her dribble, gets it to Medley. Medley gets the foul.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Paige of drawing the foul. She really had nowhere to go, and she was bailed out. She's tough. She's not afraid to take it in there.
We said the senior averaging 16 points a game.
Yeah, I can see why. Actually, you haven't seen the other side of her yet tonight. She shoots the three normally really well. She's missed a few early. But once again, Sacred Heart's defense is pushing them out so far. It's making it tough.
And gets both of those. All of Medley's action thus far this evening has come from the free throw line.
Little press on the free throws, little 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1. I like that. I'll tell you what, they're not backing down. They're attacking. They're doing everything they can.
Johnson, long three, will not fall. Good board and put back, though, there by Frey.
Yeah, one of our keys is you can't give them second shots. You got to get them off the boards. Sacred Heart's shooting a great percentage right now anyway, and if you give them 2 or 3 chances, it's not going to be too good. Pretty cut.
Sure was. Fortunately, just Babb couldn't get a good look at the basket.
Sacred Heart's just so long, Todd. I mean, it's a lot different when you're out there on the court with them. They're very long and got to shoot over those hands, and it makes it difficult.
And Johnson draws the blocking foul there. Bradley commits her first. 1:17 left here in this second period.
Much Bender up, pretty play.
Oh, very nice play.
Yeah, they run Bender off of that corner. If they don't they don't find the inside block person, they'll hit Bender for the 3. That's what they're doing. Donna's been running that for a long time.
Medley with it. And this is defense just lost the handle and out of bounds it goes.
Sacred Heart does a good job of switching in their defense, but usually the first look, the first matchup has been Zakiah Johnson on number 20, Peyton Bradley, and that's really tough on Peyton because Zakiah is a good 6'1" or so, and it makes a big difference. Makes it hard to get a shot off so far.
Johnson in the corner, gets it back out to Bender. Howe goes to the deck inside. Pretty. Yeah, good passing.
Mm-hmm. Attacking short corner, go short corner to the cutter, to the basket cutter. Works out pretty well.
Bucket wouldn't go, but the foul drawn.
Yeah, Sacred's doing a nice job of playing behind the 2-3 zone. They're sliding in that short corner. That short corner is now distributing to whoever they pretty much want. It makes it hard to deal with.
Russell knocks home the first.
But, Donna's a Hall of Fame coach. She's coaching a lot of ball games, and she's seen a lot, and she does a really nice job, and they always have quality inbounds plays.
Harrison new in the ball game for Meade County. Good follow there by Johnson off the miss. He's got 15. Ball nearly taken away. Medley couldn't get the runner to go. Had a pretty decent look. Howe on the other end fouled hard.
Those bleachers are pretty tight to the court.
They are tight to the court. Yep.
Makes it tough. Play was totally clean. It just was one of those things. Glad to see she's okay.
Yep, jumped right up, did Howe. Just a couple of ticks left in the half here. And gets the second to go. Does Howe. Unofficially with 8. And as time expires, count it. No, yes, buckets.
That had a little excitement at the end for the Lady Waves. That was pretty cool.
And unfortunately, I don't know that I got that, but we'll check. At the half, it is Sacred Heart 46. Lady Waves 26. We're going to jump away. When we come back, we'll get the ticker running for you and also get the make sure and we get some halftime stats. So stay tuned for that on our halftime show here on Glycod.
The Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, a tradition of corporate excellence and community service. For more, visit tfcfamily.com.
Back at Sacred Heart Academy, where at the half, the Valkyries lead the Meade County Lady Waves 46-26. And tonight's scoreboard ticker presented by Traditional Bank. Who you bank with matters. Halftime stats presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Opening doors. Ruoff Mortgage. We're going to let Coach, we got the official stats from across the way, so we're going to let Coach go ahead and roll through those highlights for you. We'll make sure on the final we'll get them up on a graphic. But go ahead there, Coach, while I ticker with the ticker.
Okay. Halftime score 46-26, and it's all about the shooting percentages and the getting the shots. At this point in time, you have Meade County 9 of 28 from the field, 2 of 9 from the three-point line, and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. So you're shooting a 32% from the field goal percentage and 67 from the free throw, and that's just not going to do it. At this point in time, they have a total of 12 rebounds and 6 turnovers. I think that might be a little low on the turnovers, to be honest with you, what I saw. But, you know, as far as Sacred Heart goes, they burned it up in the first quarter, and then they followed pretty good in the second quarter. But they're 15 of 35 from the field, shooting 42, almost 43%. They are 4 of 10 from the three-point line, shooting 40%. And right now they're shooting the ball real well from the free throw line. They're 12 of 14, shoot 87.5%. They had 29 rebounds, so they out-rebounded Meade County, and that's one of our keys at the beginning, 29 to 12 in the first half. And they've only committed 4 turnovers. So it's definitely a Sacred Heart game. I thought maybe if Meade County could have got it down to about 10, but it went the other direction. Sacred Heart had to run and put it to where it is at this point in time.
All right. Well, the leading scorer for the Meade County Lady Waves, number 20, Peyton Bradley, the junior, with 15. Bab has 4. And Paige Medley has 5 on that as well. For the Valkyries of Sacred Heart, they were led by Zakiah Johnson with 15, 10 from Reagan Bender, 8 from Emmy Lee Howe, and 4 from Abigail Wolf. Those are the leading scorers there for the Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries. All right, let's step aside and hear from some more of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. When we return, we will reset things for the second half here on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
Lines direct, not just lines. Lines direct, not just lines.
Glycod on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycod.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return to Sacred Heart Academy and Sacred Heart Academy basketball, Dr. Todd Carter, Coach Mark Evans, Max Gorley, our executive producer tonight, Steve Bird, getting set for a second half action here as the teams return to the courts. 46-26 our score. Again, bring your attention to the tonight's ticker scoreboard presented by Traditional Bank. Who you bank with matters. We'll leave that up just for another couple of minutes or so. Sacred Heart with the ball first to begin the quarter. Russell dumps it down low to Johnson, trying to find Paleo. Ball knocked out of bounds.
So Donna's coming out with her starting lineup. She played actually 11 players that last first half. So that's good stuff.
And Bender picks up where she left off. Jumper there from the baseline.
Yeah, she loves the baseline. She always has. Baseline left wing is her favorite places to be.
So Meade County, a little handoff there to Medley. Back around. Bradley with the long one, won't go. Russell down with the board, quickly up ahead. Jordan leaves it to Palaio. Nice finish.
Yeah, excellent fast break. Zakiah Johnson got the ball out to Jordan, and Jordan made the perfect lob to the post. One thing that Palaio does a great job of is rim running. She always rim runs well, and Sacred Heart's known for that, and they'll get him the ball, and they'll give him easy shots. The transition game is tough.
Bab just couldn't get that one to go, and back comes Sacred Heart on offense. Jordan with the long 2 off back iron. Bab leaves it for Medley. Gets a little screen. And French just couldn't get it to go.
A nice screen in row, but I think that one got touched a little bit. Nice.
Shot to Bender. Couldn't get it to go, though. French comes down with it. Quickly ahead. Bab, she stops and shoots the jumper.
Definitely no give up, Todd. In
Nope.
Meade County, they're fighting, and I'd say Coach Hackert's getting what she wants, honestly. I think they're kind of learning the new stuff and doing a really nice job with it. I mean, it's not always about the scoreboard. It's sometimes what you get out of it, and that's what she's looking for.
So Bab with the whistled for the foul. That's her second. Jordan, it's to Johnson. Johnson, long 3, buries it.
Well, Sacred Heart is so unselfish. I'm really impressed with them. Donna talked about the team chemistry and how good it's been, and no jealousy, and you can see it on the court. I mean, they just keep making the extra pass, and they spread you out well, and they do just a lot of nice things.
3 ball up, won't go from Medley, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. So team rebound there for the Lady Waves. Waiting to see who's going to take this out of bounds. Looks like it will be Bradley.
Yeah, she may be coming back in to get it. We'll see. Yep, there's a screen. Yep, no.
Oh, ball poked away from French. There's Bab with it. Looks to attack. Gives it back up.
Nice move. Nice shot.
Very nice move.
Yeah. She's really tough. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I'm sure they really missed Savannah because that would have been 3 scores in there, and you can't pay attention to 3 as well as you can just 2.
Right. Bender thought about it, put it on the deck instead. Palaio passes back out of the post there.
Palaio does that well. She distributes really well for her teammates. And they find her, too. They take care of her inside.
Double team coming down there on Palaio. But that leaves Howe open off short iron.
Yeah, I think Howe's not real confident with her outside shot. She hesitated, then she pulled up one, then she just doesn't look like she has that confidence yet.
Right into Palaio. Oh, rolled all the way around the rim and wouldn't go. And a foul.
Yeah,
a little frustration there. That one touched every part of the rim but just didn't fall through.
Yeah, pretty lob play is all there except the ending.
Comes some pressure.
Picking up some pull, looking to trap.
Oh, Howe ends up intercepting that. Dangerous pass there, and Sacred Heart takes advantage. Gets it up to Palaio, and she finishes.
Yeah, good drive at the baseline and dish to the post. Nice play also.
Well done. And that was French. And we've got a timeout on the court.
Yeah, I'd say Donna's not real happy with her transition defense right now. That's what the timeout's all about.
All right, well, timeout on the floor, so we will take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more here in the third quarter on Glycod.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product is based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name is Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back for Sacred Heart Academy basketball, and 55-32 our score here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Meade stays in the 2-3 zone. That's really about all they could do tonight.
Good hands there, though. Poked the ball away from Johnson.
Yeah, nice pull-up.
And Bradley just couldn't get it to go. Ooh, quickly down to Howe. Dumps it off to Paleo, but she couldn't get it to go either. And the reset. Bender up underneath. And the foul. So Bender, 80% free throw shooter, goes to the line, knocks home the first.
Yeah, she has an excellent shot. Her free throws are as good as her outside shot. So she can make 15-footers. She can knock down threes, and she can definitely knock down free throws. You don't want to foul her at the end of a ball game. Back with the pressure. Working on it's a 1-2-2 look, and here comes the trapper behind, but.
And Johnson goes down hard.
I hope she didn't hurt her knee.
And I hope not either. Let's go ahead and just take a brief break while Zakiah Johnson is down. Let's step aside. We're going to hear from one of our great Glycod sponsors. Back in a moment.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You're tuned in to
Jumping back into live action here as Kai Johnson did leave the court under her own power and is on the bench. Actually speaking with the trainer, but moving around okay, it looks like. And then the trap comes. And a foul, actually.
Sacred Heart on Bender, I do believe.
Yeah, it was on Reagan Bender. No, I'm sorry. They're going to give it to Wolf. Bab. Hand off there to Bradley.
A little bit of a weave and some slips.
And then Wolf with great defense.
Yeah, nice block. Stay straight up and down. And did it how you're supposed to do it. And the good thing is the official didn't bail them out with that. Sometimes they guess, but they didn't that time.
And layup over high to Bab.
Oh, yeah. Nice drive.
Has a lane. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah.
But still a nice lane.
Yeah.
Fry comes down with it for Sacred Heart. Now to Howe. And Howe dumping it back down to Fry down low. Couldn't get it. Wolf puts it back up and in, though. So Abigail Wolf finishes there. 6 unofficially. 3 doesn't go, but the Waves track it down. And then the ball on the floor. So jump ball possession this time goes to Meade County. Couple minutes to go here, third period. Bradley can't get that one to go. As Ryder hit the deck under the basket there for Meade County. Bender Nice cut.
Bender loves the baseline. She plays off the baseline. She'll shoot the three, and she'll take it to the basket and finish. She's been doing that since her freshman year, actually.
And another timeout called. This one by Meade County. So we will step aside, come back with more third quarter action here on Glycod.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return, 1:48 to go here in the third quarter. Coming out of this Meade County timeout. Get a chance to show you a replay or two here.
Well, and the good news is Zakaya is back on the court, so good to see she's okay. It's always your greatest concern as a coach or ACL tears when you coach females. That was always mine. It about ran me out of coaching.
So as we come back to live action, Meade County with the ball. Up, under, buckets, good. And that's Medley.
Yeah, Medley did a really nice job of adjusting her shot and going to the scoop. I'm sure it would have been tossed or thrown if she wouldn't have, but she did a really nice job of that. She's just a good player, smart. Finds gaps.
Don't know what happened there on that replay. We had a picture and then we didn't. Sorry about that, folks. It was a pretty shot, though, by Paige Medley, and she drew the end one. So it's Bender's.
It'll be interesting to see, Todd, if Meade County goes to a press on this make. Yep. 1-2-2. 1-2-1-1. Yep.
And Sacred Heart doing a good job with it.
Well,
until the very end there, as a pass just out of the reach of Reagan Bender. Had to save it back into Meade County, and then a foul. Wolf commits her third foul. Bab to trigger near sideline.
Whoa.
Dumps it to Medley, who nearly has it get away.
There's a shooter.
Bradley open for three.
Nice job of ball reversal and got it to the best shooter on their court.
Averaging 24, has 20 thus far.
I guess it's probably the best team in the state, and that says a lot.
Right. Howe with it. And nice Johnson just turns and hits the deuce. Beautiful shot there.
Yeah. She could turn over either shoulder and knock down short jump shots. I mean, that's special. She's done a lot of work on her own, there's no doubt. Footwork's good, her shot's good, everything's pretty much strong.
Jump ball called, and possession arrow goes Sacred Heart's way.
Still in the zone. Working Zakai out of the middle now. I'd hate to have her in the middle. They better keep it tight.
Shoots the fadeaway. Can't get that one to go. Wolf had it poked away. Howe comes up with it.
Good ball reversal. Great ball reversal.
Back into Wolf inside. Yeah. And she just drug that pivot foot.
She tried the up and under. That was the right move to make. She just had a little extra.
Good defense inside by Meade County.
Yeah, they're playing behind them in the zone. They pretty much have to with the size difference and making them shoot over top of them anyway, for the most part.
8 seconds left. Bradley going to shoot the long three. High arc, won't fall. Johnson from just about half court won't get it to go. So at the end of three, it is Sacred Heart 63, Meade County 38. Come on back, fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. For an intuitive, simple, and stress-free mortgage process, visit ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors.
As we return to Sacred Heart, with Valkyries leading the Lady Waves 63-38. Show you a little replay action there as we get ready to return to live action. And fourth quarter underway.
Nice hedge. Nice hedge by Sacred Heart, by Paleo.
Babb loses the handle, but it was tipped away actually. Working against Johnson, who tips it away again and then reaches around, jump ball.
Yeah, I really like Zakiya Johnson's defense. She does a great job moving her feet and not fouling, and the Lady Waves really have to work for everything tonight. But I'm really impressed with them. They just keep battling and battling and battling. They do a lot of good things. It's just hard to finish.
Well, as you said, one of the toughest teams in the state on their home court.
Yeah,
and coming off of some losses in a holiday tournament.
Will motivate you.
Yep. Holbrook nails the three. Alea Holbrook, senior, knocks that one home. That's French with it.
Yeah,
and foul. A little push by Paleo.
Yeah. Paleo couldn't keep her hands off her hips. But overall, Paleo does a nice job of moving her feet too and playing without fouling, at least in this game, but she's playing against much smaller people.
Knocks the ball away there, does Paleo.
Yeah, good technique, outside denial. Both teams are well coached. Both teams are well taught.
Paleo checks to the sideline. Russell in the ball game for Sacred Heart. Calling to Ryder, and then Babb with it. Picked up her dribble. Ends up giving it up to Medley. Trap comes, and petty play there by Medley to get around Jordan and draw that foul.
Yeah, Sacred Heart's still trapping on every opportunity they get, but that's how they play. They trap and they rotate pretty well. Great shot.
Nice bucket there.
Yes, it was. Once again, use the scoop to get around Johnson.
22 for Bradley unofficially. Holbrook can't get that one to go. And actually, I must have missed one. I must have missed one somewhere because I think the official number is actually 21, so we'll go with that. Johnson for three, off back iron. Ends up with her own board. Gives it up to Bender. Gets it back on the block. Backs the player down. Ends up just missing that point blank shot, but then out of bounds. Kaylee Ryder just couldn't find her own player there. Addison Kincaid to check in the ball game. Holbrook. Now over to Russell. Now Kincaid in the corner. And Johnson just got a little happy-feeted there. Got her player up in the air and thought, oh, boy, here we go.
Yeah, she made a pretty basket cut. She just got excited. Just switch well off of that.
Medley to French. Medley gets it back. And, boy, Johnson with great defense there. French, left hand, couldn't get it to fall. Johnson down with the board. Quickly ahead. Holbrook. And Medley just took it away. Holbrook hit the deck, but Babb back to Medley for three. Just couldn't get it to go. Ryder cleans it up. Back out to Bradley. Babb up under, draws the foul.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, Babb does a real nice job of finding gaps and attacking the basket.
Yep.
She gets to the line. There's no doubt about it. She's a good part of this team.
Well, what I was going to say is I'm just, despite the scoreboard, Meade County just, you've said it already, doesn't have quit. They have just battled and still have some fire in their belly. They want to do things right here and finish this out the right way.
Yeah, they're a good group. They're relentless without a doubt. They're doing a lot of really good things, but once again, Sacred Heart's so long, and they do such a nice job of switching screens or trapping off of ball screens, and it just makes it hard to play against them. They just make it tough. And you take away a quality player that can shoot, it even makes it tougher.
Right.
You know, I mean, they're a key player down, and that's hard to work through.
Johnson down low, turns and gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the Zakai that I remember before she picked up all these extra new ones. She was always tough on the block.
Medley couldn't get it to go, but French follows for the bucket.
You know, in the past, she played a lot more down on the block, and she was tough. You know, she's got such an advantage because if they try to put a small on her that's quick, then she'll take them and post them up. And, you know, Donna's smart enough to do that, and that's what you're starting to see a little bit right now.
All right, well, we've got a timeout on the floor, so we will take a timeout as well. Back with 4:58 left in the fourth here on Glycod.
Overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? Foul! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today. You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
Picking up full man.
So 4:55 left here in this one. Sacred Heart 68-42 over Meade County. Thanks for joining us tonight on Glycod.
Sacred Heart just turning their offense through and through. Once again, working to Kai Johnson off the post. Working the block.
Ball in underneath. Fry gets it to go.
I think she got an extra step on that one, Todd. What do you think?
I didn't see what the whistle was all about there.
Instructions. Maybe a warning for
could be
leaving the ball alone. Probably that seemed to be the point. Once again, they hedge out well. Bender, they all play defense. They work at it.
You don't get to be Kentucky State champs 3 times in a row without emphasizing things like defense, though, do you, Coach?
No. Donna's always emphasized defense.
Yeah.
She's always done a nice job. Always been known for getting the ball out and running the break well. A lot of good things, a lot of great things about the program. Like I said, I competed with them for years and years and years.
Extra pass to Holbrook, and Alea Holbrook, the senior, knocking down the three. Came in just shooting 25% from three-point land, but nailed a couple of them tonight. That'll help. Medley thought about it there. Oh, nice give and go to Bradley.
Yeah.
And a whistle comes. Also, I'd say very nice for the Sacred Heart faithful and the Coach Moyer on the bench, too, just to see Johnson back and getting some minutes here after a real scary moment there in the third quarter with, I think, a couple of knees banging together. And Kai Johnson was out for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's great. Great to see her back. Like I said earlier, that's the greatest concern with girls in basketball is
right.
ACL tears. It's awful tough. And they're so prone. The 1-2-1-1 again. Quick trap.
Up to Bender.
Segard handled it well, and Bender handled it. Well,
thought she was going to get the bucket, but left it, and Zakiah Johnson ends up with it.
Yeah, you got to keep Zakiah off weak side boards, that's it.
And then falling down, Russell trying to find Bender. Couldn't quite get the handle, so ball out of bounds. Back to Meade County.
Yeah. Segard's dropping out of their three-quarter court pressure and just falling in straight man, which is pretty understandable.
Bab calling for it, but the pass came just a little bit late. Howe intercepted, ahead to Fry. Foul on the run out there.
Yeah, it's a foul on number 20, Bradley.
Bradley's third. Fry, high arcing shot. First one won't go. Now 3 of 6, 50% on the season from the free throw line. Second won't go either. Bab reels it in. It's to Medley in the corner. Takes it inside, has it blocked away from behind. Nice defense there. Down inside to Fry. Tied up there. That was Medley. Medley with her second foul.
I think Coach Hackett tonight's done a fantastic job with her kids, with the Lady Wave, under the circumstances that they've been going through and all. Like I said, I really like her team. I'm sure it's going to take her a little time to get everything organized now that new people have to step up.
D. Camillus checked in the ball game for Sacred Heart. Bab, run out, gives it up to Bradley.
Yeah,
buries the three.
Yeah, transition threes, boy. She'd tear you up. I'd love to have her on my team.
.26. Actually, the lead all scorers, Coach.
Yeah, she's as advertised. Very good player. A little bit too much on that one.
Trying to find, pretty there.
Yeah, that second effort, that hustle does great things for you. They didn't give up on it and got in easy too.
So Johnson now also with 26.
Yeah, there you go.
Bradley
good rhythm.
Hits it from three.
Yeah, she catches in the rhythm. You pretty much write it down. Good ball movement, good ball reversal. Finding the right people to shoot the ball, that's part of it.
Fry inside, gives it up. Johnson, short off the iron, gets her own board, gets it up and in.
Yeah, she gets that inside. She's relentless. She's tough. Oh.
Couple of shots at basket there for Meade County. Neither would go.
Got a little ball hanging and almost got rewarded for it with the trap.
And Bender with a little pushed there. Will go to the line for two.
Yeah, we can probably bet that it's going to be 2 for 2. I'd hate to jinx her, but you know what? We'll see.
80% free throw shooter on the season. Looked awfully tough earlier.
Yeah. Seen her plenty over the years.
As Johnson checks the sideline, Wolf checks in. She got a nice hand there.
Yeah, Reagan is actually Coach Moore's niece. It's a brother's kid. So they're family and a great player.
And a little push there.
Little hand check.
Mm-hmm.
I think this ball game's been called really well. You know,
Yes, I agree.
I mean, I really have been impressed with the officiating tonight. And sometimes games like this are not that easy.
Bradley knocking that one home. Gives her 30.
What a player.
Nevitt and Harrison check in the ball game for Meade County. I think there's, as Bradley gets the next one, she will go to the sideline.
Yeah.
We've got Emma Tanner checked in the ball game, and then player that unfortunately I don't have a name for, maybe wearing a different jersey. Number 14 there. Just couldn't get the ball to Tanner.
Yeah, I thought Peyton Bradley and Annabelle Babb and Paige Medley all had really good games tonight, considering the competition and all. I thought they played well.
Ball off the mark there for Sacred Heart. Time about to expire. Fry couldn't get the last to go, and that will do it. So our final score from here at Sacred Heart Academy: Sacred Heart 81, Meade County 52. Stay tuned for the postgame show as we will roll through that here on Glycod.
Go ahead, pour it on. As thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham. Always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
As we return to Sacred Heart Academy, where the Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries knock off the Lady Waves from Meade County, 81-52. The Valkyries improving to 9-4 on the season, and the Lady Waves falling to 9-5. Dr. Todd Carter and Coach Mark Evans with you tonight, and Coach, just any initial thoughts on this one? We'll come back with our stats, but just any initial thoughts on this one. You said it was a bit of a David versus Goliath, especially with the Lady Waves not playing with Savannah Triplett, and pretty much went to form, kind of what we were thinking.
Yeah, actually, Todd, I actually think even though it was an 81-52 score, I think both coaches learned a lot out of this game. I think they got a lot for it. I know when I talked to Donna, she really wanted to get on the right track and be able to play players. And they did that very efficiently tonight. They played a lot of kids, and they shot really good percentages. It wasn't sloppy. So that's a tribute to her and her bench. For Coach Haggard, she's it's a process.
Right.
When you lose a key player like Savannah, it's more of a process. First of all, you got to recover because you almost have to go through a mourning time, and then you have to try to get back to work. And, I think our fill-ins did a real nice job. Losing 10, 12 points out of your lineup, one of your best athletes that plays super defense and makes things happen, is a tremendous loss, especially for a community with not a lot of kids. I mean, they have a lot of kids, but not a ton of depth, so it was a chance for her to build, and they never lost their composure.
Right.
They always moved the ball well. They continued to attack. They just had a hard time putting the ball in the basket, especially on their layups and things, because of, once again, length and probably rushing a little bit. They're just not used to seeing that and all that pressure, and you have to work so hard against Sacred Heart to get anything good. But I was impressed with both teams. I was very, very impressed. As far as statistics go, do you want to do that now?
No, we're going to take a quick break. We will tease that. So good of you to do that. But so we will tease that, and we will be back with the Ruoff Mortgage final numbers in just a few moments. So stay tuned for that. We will get them on a graphic for you. Be back for those in a moment here on Glycod.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Line Select, not just blinds. Line Select, not just blinds.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
For Johnson, Zakaya.
Yeah. All right, as we
18 for
return here to Sacred Heart Academy, where the Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries defeat Meade County 81-52, and it's time for our Ruoff Mortgage final numbers. Look, tonight's final numbers brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. Opening doors. For those, we will turn to Coach Evans. Coach.
Yeah, it's Todd. It's pretty much as we saw in front of us. Not any real secrets in the statistics. Sacred Heart shooting a 44, almost 45% from the field, and with Meade County only shooting 33. We talked about how difficult it was to get good shots. That shows up. 3-point line, same thing. They crowd you outside. So, Meade County was 5 of 17 for 29%. Whereas Sacred Heart had a little bit smoother go of it, and they were 7 of 17 for 41%. As far as free throws, Sacred Heart shot them well. I don't know how they're 63% for the year because
didn't look like it tonight, did it, Coach?
No, they were smooth. And sometimes it's who gets the free throws. But
right. Yep.
16 of 20 for 80%, and Meade County was 11 for 16 for 68. But one of the greatest telling tales, and we talked about it at the beginning, the size difference. The length difference was going to be a big deal. It was a big deal. Sacred Heart had 52 rebounds to Meade County's 24.
Big differential.
You do that, it's not going to be a good night as far as in the win column for you. But once again, I think Coach Hacker did a great job. Coach Moore always does a good job, and both great coaches and good game. I think for learning reasons. Maybe some confidence reasons for Sacred Heart. And then Meade County will be able to look at tape and see what they need to clean up and do to be a little bit better. But they're not going to be playing a team like Sacred Heart very often in the state of Kentucky, that's for sure.
All right, well, we are going to step aside to hear from some of our sponsors again. And after we do so, we will come back and hit you with a couple of the final player numbers. And Coach is going to pick his most outstanding players of the ball game. So we've got that upcoming. Stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo Crusties.
There's no promo. It's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Psych, and I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh? No! And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me. Thanks, bro. Take a lap, rookie.
Contact Louisville and Lexington Allstate agent Thomas Allen for a quote today.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're tuned in to JCPS High School Basketball from Glycod.
I used to play Jeff every year.
As we return here, 81-52, our final score. Dr. Todd Carter, Coach Mark Evans with you on the call of this one. It's time for tonight's Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players presented by State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And for the Most Outstanding Players, let's turn it over to Coach Evans and let him pick them. What do you think, Coach?
Well, I think we saw two outstanding performances by ladies that came in with a reputation to do that tonight. My Meade County pick is Peyton Bradley. She had 32 tonight and perfect from the free throw line at 5 for 5. For Sacred Heart, one of the best players I've seen in a long time, Zakiah Johnson. She didn't disappoint. She ended up with 28, and she was 6 of 6 from the free throw line and had 12 rebounds. So she had a double-double tonight. So those are my players of the game.
All right. So Peyton Bradley and Zakiah Johnson are most outstanding players of the game. Again, presented by State Farm Insurance agents Mike Shelton and Brian Morrison. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, I want to take this brief opportunity to first remind you that the ticker tonight brought to you by Traditional Bank. Tonight's scoreboard presented by Traditional Bank. Who you bank with matters. And I want to show you quickly our upcoming schedule. 3 games tomorrow night. 1 boys, 2 girls games. Collins at South Oldham, Frederick Douglass at Henry Clay, and Bullitt East at PRP. All 3 of those contests starting at 7:30 p.m. So make sure and stay tuned for that. An earlier plan to have a broadcast on Saturday was scratched, and so that's our upcoming schedule. Collins at South Oldham, Frederick Douglass at Henry Clay, Bullitt East at PRP on tomorrow night's schedule. Well, Coach, time to put a bow on this one. Any final thoughts as we wrap it up tonight?
No, Todd, I appreciate you. I really enjoyed working with you tonight. This is all new stuff to me, so I'm trying to learn on the slide.
On the fly?
Yeah, so I appreciate it, and Like I said, it really was for a big lopsided scored game.
It was a
lot
good
to
game.
watch.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it was really quality play by both kids.
Yeah, both teams really did played hard and played well.
And played classy. A lot of class out there.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to do it for us here on Glycod tonight from Sacred Heart Academy. We want to thank Coach and Athletic Director Donna Moyer and her right hand, Mackenzie, for helping us get set up. Want to also thank our executive producer, Steve Bird, for his stats, notes, and help in tonight's production. Want to thank Max Gorley for his work on the camera tonight. For Coach Mark Evans, I'm Dr. Todd Carter saying good night, God bless, and we'll see you next time on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been UA Local 502 JCPS High School Basketball. UA Local 502, built on excellence, building a better tomorrow. Tonight's game was brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. State Farm Insurance agents Brian Morrison and Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles. Allstate Insurance agent Thomas Allen. He puts you in good hands. Thomas Car Wash and Holy Smokes Barbecue.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.